Now, as some may say, the secret to success for private investigators is having that big insurance contract, that one large account that can keep you busy day in and day out. But can you even get in the mix in today's ever increasingly competitive world? I am here to tell you, yes, you can still get a piece of that pie. Yes, you can still get in the mix. And yes, you can land that big insurance contract, but it is going to take some hard work on your part and some time investment as well. If you want the secrets to land that big insurance client right now in one easy magical step, well, I am also here to tell you that is not going to happen. There is no magical way to do it, but if you are willing to invest your time, commit to it long term, then you have a good chance at succeeding. Here is the first big rule you must understand. You do not market to insurance companies. If you are doing any of these things, then stop right now. Do not send insurance companies proposal plans. Do not send insurance companies brochures. Do not cold call insurance companies. None of these things will help you one bit. In most cases, they will simply be ignored, never read, never looked at, or just plain thrown away. In the worst case scenarios, doing too much cold marketing could even put you on the insurance company's to be ignored list, and no matter what you do, you may never get your foot in the door. So, if you are not supposed to market directly to the insurance company, who do you market to? Great question. I am glad you asked. You need to focus your energies on insurance adjusters, not insurance companies. The insurance adjuster has a great deal of latitude and makes most of the decisions for the insurance companies. So unless an insurance company has a set rule where they only deal with certain private investigation companies, the insurance adjuster will be able to work with any PI firm they choose to. This video is sponsored by OREP Insurance and Working PI Magazine. OREP is a leading provider of private investigator liability insurance. Visit orep.org for a quote today. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the level of competitiveness out there and the broadness of the playing field. I would make an educated guess and say every insurance adjuster out there who is carrying any kind of reasonable caseload that requires some level of investigation will be working with 3 to 5 or more private investigation companies. So doing the math now, at any given time, XYZ insurance company could have as many as 100 PIs working surveillance and other field cases in any one region or state. Now, where do you fit in? As I always say, there is always room for number 101. It is just a matter of who will fill that slot. So even if you do land the big contract, keep in mind you will be the small fish in the big pond with many larger fish waiting for you to do something wrong. In the insurance investigations world, folks, it is truly a what have you done lately for me world. There is not a lot of room for mistakes and mishaps out there, to be sure. The insurance adjusters know, especially when it comes to surveillance, there are going to be burns. There are going to be lost claimants, and there are going to be some cases that never go anywhere. But they also know the numbers inside and out, and if your numbers do not fall within their thresholds, then you will be taken out of the big pond and replaced with another PI pretty quick. Now, are you ready to start calling those adjusters? Are you ready to put together the world's greatest PI brochure and proposal letter and get it sent out? Well, hang on one darn second there. Just as I said, do not market to insurance companies. Do not send insurance companies proposal plans, and do not send insurance companies brochures or make cold calls for insurance companies. The same applies to insurance adjusters. Cold calling, sending brochures, sending proposal letters is like a dog chasing a car down the street, folks. Absolutely nothing good will happen once the dog catches up to the car. And absolutely nothing good will happen when that adjuster reads your proposal, opens your brochure, or answers the phone when you call. In fact, it could be a total turnoff to the adjuster and get you placed on the adjuster's to be ignored list to ensure they never let you waste their time again. Here is the number one biggest secret to successful sales. Listen up, pay attention. This one piece of information, this one secret tidbit can change your success in sales by 100%. The biggest secret to sales at any level is building a relationship with a potential client or customer first. Think of it from a personal level. If I just called you out of the blue and said, hey, this is ABC Marketing Experts of America, have we got a deal for you? We can market your business 300% better than you can yourself, and we will do it for less than $1,000 a week. What is your email address? Where can we send you the contract? Are you buying my marketing services? Does that do anything to build confidence in you for ABC Marketing Experts of America? I highly doubt it. In fact, most of you would just hang up and then block my phone number, or, in other words, put me on the to be ignored list. Relationship building is the key to great success in sales, folks. And do you want to know the biggest secret to relationship building success? Well, this has been known for hundreds of years, but most salespeople simply never apply it themselves. You have to first build a relationship with the insurance adjuster, folks. Then, after the relationship has been built, after they know you and they feel that they can trust you, then there is only one thing missing before you get a chance at the big contract. That one missing link, that one piece of the puzzle that must still be filled in, is the need for your services. Yep, believe it or not, even though you may be the biggest, the best, the world's greatest surveillance investigator out there, if that adjuster has no need for another investigator, well, you do not have much of a chance of getting in the door at that moment. This is where your patience, dedication, and commitment come in. You need to build those relationships and keep building those relationships over time. And that time may be months. Heck, it may even be years, folks. Now, there is one more huge secret, one more big question that needs to be answered, one more white elephant in the room we must address. How do you find these adjusters so you can start to build those relationships? They aren't on Google, folks. You can't go to the insurance company and get a list of their adjusters' names, addresses, and phone numbers. What you need to do is seek them out where they meet as a group. Just like there are state and national PI associations, there are also insurance adjuster associations. And many times, there are requirements for them to attend training events at these associations to keep up with their continuing education requirements. So you need to put on your best sleuthing hat and get busy and find these associations in your state or region. Find out how many members they have, when and where do they meet, and how you can become an associate or an affiliate member. And you need to find out how you can support that association with advertising. This advertising should be things like ads and newsletters, but more so having things like a manned booth at some of their events. This is really tough for a lot of PIs because you know what? Manning a booth at an adjuster's training event is not going to garner you one contract almost 100% of the time. That's right. You are not going to seal the deal there. And to top it off, you're going to be sitting there with some of your biggest competitors while they are manning their booths. What this will get you, though, is a chance to shake some hands, hand out some brochures and some business cards, gather some business cards, and start to build those relationships. Now, are you ready for the big bonus tip? Offer to do some free training for the adjusters associations. You heard me right. Put together some training, even if it's just 15 or 30 minutes long, on a topic that you are an expert in that relates to their needs in investigations. Then offer to train their adjusters on that specific area, gratis, free, no charge. Doing this type of training will set you apart from your competitors, and it shows them that you are the expert in that field, the go-to guy, the one with all the knowledge.